Philip I, called the Amorous, was king of the Franks from 1060 to his death. His reign, like that of most of the early Capetians, was extraordinarily long for the time. The monarchy began a modest recovery from the low it reached in the reign of his father, and he added to the royal domain the Vexin and Bourges. Biography. Philip was born the 23rd of May 1052 at Champagne-et-Fontaine, the son of Henry I and Anne of Kiev. Unusual at the time for Western Europe, his name was of Greek origin, being bestowed upon him by his mother. Although he was crowned king at the age of 7, until age 14 his mother acted as regent, the first queen of France ever to do so. Baldwin V of Flanders also acted as co-regent. Following the death of Baldwin Y of Flanders, Robert the Frisian seized Flanders. Baldwin's wife, Richilda, requested aid from Philip, who defeated Robert at the Battle of Cassel in 1071. Philip first married Bertha in 1072. Although the marriage produced the necessary heir, Philip fell in love with Bertrade de Montfort, the wife of Fulk IV, Count of Anjou. He repudiated Bertha and married Bertrade on 15 May 1092. In 1094, he was excommunicated by Hugh of Dye, for the first time, after a long silence. Pope Urban II repeated the excommunication at the Council of Clermont in November 1095. Several times the ban was lifted as Philip promised to part with Bertrade, but he always returned to her. But in 1104 Philip made a public penance and must have kept his involvement with Bertrade discreet. In France, the king was opposed by Bishop Ivo of Chartres, a famous jurist. Philip appointed Albric first Constable of France in 1060. A great part of his reign, like his father's, was spent putting down revolts by his power-hungry vassals. In 1077, he made peace with William the Conqueror, who gave up attempting the conquest of Brittany. In 1082, Philip I expanded his domain with the annexation of the Vexin. Then in 1100, he took control of Bourges. It was at the aforementioned Council of Clermont that the First Crusade was launched. Philip at first did not personally support it because of his conflict with Urban II. Philip's brother Hugh of Amandois, however, was a major participant. He was succeeded by his son, Louis VI, whose succession was, however, not uncontested. According to Abbot Suger, issue. Philip's children with Bertha were: Constance, married Hugh I of Champagne before 1097 and then, after her divorce, to Bohemond I of Antioch in 1106. Louis VI of France. Henry. Philip's children with Bertrade were: Philip, Count of Mantus; Fleury, Seigneur of Nanges; Cecile, married Tancred, Prince of Galilee, and then, after his death, to Pons of Tripoli. Ancestry.